Nigerian politician, essayist, poet, and lawyer Femi Fani-Kayode also practices law. He belongs to the People's Democratic Party (PDP), which was in power. Fani-Kayode said it is the first time in Nigeria history that a PDP presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, lost in the state of Rivers and failed to receive 25% of the required votes. And you think you are speaking the truth. So this one is a lawyer too. I think they have dissolved their campaign, whatever, and so they no longer call him one of the spokespersons. So this one is a poet. Really? Hey, education don't suffer. Remi Tinubu is the first lady in the history of Nigeria to have served as a pastor, a state's first lady for 8 years, a senator for 8 years, and now the country's first lady. First time in Nigeria history that a Muslim president and a Muslim president-elect observed and celebrated Salah simultaneously. First time a democratically elected Muslim president will transfer office to a democratically elected Muslim president. Now, Fanika, they talk all these ones. So what does that tell you? But if it was the other way around, they would have, everyone would have fallen. He said first time a democratically elected Muslim president will transfer office to a democratically elected Muslim president-elect. This is the first time in the history of Nigeria that PDP presidential candidates lost in Rivers State. Really? And a better loss in lawsuit. Yeah, this is the first time in the history of Nigeria that First Lady Tinubu has been a pastor, a First Lady of his state for 8 years, a senator for 8 years, and now First Lady of the nation. It is the first time in the history of Nigeria that a Muslim president and a Muslim president-elect enjoyed and celebrated Salah at the same time. What does this one mean now? Are you not promoting the Muslim now? Is that not what you people are talking about? You are even bragging about it. If religion is not the issue, why should you even be bringing the issue of Muslim? And you know exactly that this is what Nigerians have been complaining about, which is really odd. At the end of the day, if now somebody talking now, oh my God, they will not allow person to, because they are the evildoers, honestly speaking. The other time I saw this man, Jide Otitoju, who is saying that, Obi could not win in a Muslim dissing. So it is all about religion. So irrespective of how competent you are, in as much you are not a Muslim, they are the ones, when they talk about religious war, is this not religious war? No, are they not proving what they are trying to heap on Peter B, that he said religious war? What does it mean? This is what he's celebrating. And so what? It is the first time a democratically elected Muslim president will hand over power to democratically elected Muslim. Okay. Well, she's not a pastor. She's only deceiving herself. No genuine born again will be comfortable marrying a Muslim. And years of marriage, she has not been able to convince her husband to accept Christ. The gospel she's preaching is without power, and something is wrong about her gospel. She's not even confident about the truth of the gospel she claims to be preaching, as she only hopes for man's salvation. Again, her character, or call it public life, has not shown that she's a pastor. Is to be called a pastor that makes one a pastor, or to stand on the podium and preach? What is her fruit? I beg, madam, enjoy money and affluence. That's what you are after. Well, Fanika, they will ask you that Remi is the most prepared first lady in the history of Nigeria. Pastor in a Muslim house. Yes, but you got that wrong. Served as a fake pastor who can comfortably steal with her husband and be okay in her heart. She's a clean and clear fake pastor. All this appropriation will never reward you. FFK, a minister. Hear me. Tinubu knows you as a betrayer. Is a betrayer of his wife, and seem to tell him, wow. Do we still have office of the first lady? Because this outgoing administration, so-called first lady, spent most of her stay in Dubai. And lastly, when Tinubu was the governor of Lagos State, there was no office of the first lady of Lagos State. Fake pastor, can she swear she has not killed anybody since she started playing politics? Never bother about the hardship, madman. So she's no longer a pastor as you quoted to have served. However, if the comment comes from the opposition, it will become religious bigotry. Men talking before thinking. Exactly. If it has come from the opposition now, this is exactly what they practice, but they want to push it to you that you are the one doing it. News, pastor. Fanikade, go and clear your name, thief. No be only pastor, but assistant Jesus. So in what way will that impact on the goodness of Nigerians, and of which parish of RCCG is she a pastor? Just eat whatever food they give you and stop disturbing Nigerians with your foolish act of dancing around the table. I can tell you now, leave it or take it. This is a huge, significant, awful, renewable, new good things signal is coming to the Nigeria people. Really? Hey Joe, a pastor to you and his criminal husband. She is deceiving herself, not God. Her punishment will be higher than the Lucifer. She called her husband because she's against the Christ. She's against the Christ by her attitude. Food is ready, oh, FFK. And so what? You dey smoke igbo? FFK now boring to me. Must he talk? She will appoint you as head of the kitchen staff. This FFK first no even have sense at all. Speaks anyhow. If it's like he doesn't even have a home training, a dubious man in his character. You want Tinubu to give an appointment. How does all this first affect the lives of average Nigerians? When they celebrate her now. First time in history, a party called APC will hire fake bishops in order to convince Nigerians of their principal acceptability. God will punish you and your unwarranted story. Please go and wash your gutter mouth, Mr. Unstable Forever. Sure, FFK, the chief sycophant of this generation. Pastor K, Pastor Ni, I laugh in Latin. FFK, go and clear yourself from EFCC. All this your advert cannot give you any ministerial post from Tinubu. FFK, now wow, because of your belesha, you need a Ogagon. Just make sure you defect from APC as usual, else enough people are waiting to badmouth you. You get him? FFK is the first true battle to ever grace the court of Aso Rock. Unfortunately, he's unapologetically shameless and can sing and dance for whoever cares for his life of soaked bread, if I should borrow from his master's language. Okponu FFK, what is our business with that nonsensical nonsense? No job, just sit down and be talking of what to say or thinking of what to say. Which pastor are you talking about, Mr. Parrot? You start singing your daily songs for food, right? Yeah. Let them continue deceiving themselves.